November 1st, opening day of beaver and otter trapping season here in northern New York. So today, we're going out here. I'm going to set a caster mound set right here, because I know this is fresh, because this wasn't blocked up in the spring. So we've had beavers move in since then. So I'm going to see if I can't get one in a caster mount set. I'll be back with you. Done. Sorry for the wind. Traps down in there. Out into the water. Dunlap's big pile. And I wired off the trap to this tree over here, because I just don't know. I don't want to lose a drowning rod. So now I got a couple muskrat sets to check that I put in here. And then I'm going to go over on that side, back over in there, and I'm going to put a 330 in the run, because I caught a beaver there last year. Alright, so this is a little run that goes into the main creek. Right here, this log is a pinch point. I put the 330 in right there, and I can get them coming from either way. So maybe I'll even get an otter, because this water's a lot deeper than it was last year, because the beavers have dammed it up. So maybe I'll get a passerby otter, which would be kind of nice. Be my first one ever. Now alright, so here's my 330 in the water. Now here in northern New York, we don't have to zip tie our triggers together and set them 8 inches off to the side, because we have an open otter season. In the southern tier and some of the other WMUs, you have to zip tie I could show you on this one. On this trigger, you would have to zip tie that, pinch that together and zip tie it. And then you would have to set it so there's an 8-inch gap from this side to the wire, so an otter could see that and pass through on this side, but a beaver would be too big and they would hit it. That's for places where otter season is closed only. So since we have an open otter season and it runs all of beaver season, which is till April 7th, you don't have to zip tie or twist tie your trigger together, and you don't have to offset it 8 inches. So that's, that's why mine's like that. So an otter will see that and it'll want to pass through it, and whack, we got him. All right, I'm gonna walk up. There's a bigger pond up over there. I'm gonna go over there and see what I can find. All right. So we're here at my running pole cubby set. I didn't have any lure on it because I didn't have one I wanted to try. And yesterday, I got some of Keishel's mongrel, and they said this works great for fisher cats. So it says to use a dime-sized amount per set. Thick, strong, and loud. They aren't kidding. I have to leave this stuff in that bag because it is dank. So we're gonna give this a dab and see what we can do. Okay, here we are at the beaver dam. You can't see it because it doesn't want to focus, but there's a channel right here. That's about 3.5 foot deep. It's deep enough to drown a beaver. So they've been working it pretty hard in here, all the way through here. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave them a drowning rod and a number 3 Jump Victor on a beaver caster set. I'll be back with you when I get it made. Here we are. Victor in the water. Big pile. Out we go. And being as close as we are to that hut, I think we'll have something tomorrow. You can see the feed bed just on the other side over there, and it won't focus through all the bushes, but that's where they're feeding. seed bed is over there. Alright, I think now I'm gonna go check the rest of my line. Hopefully I get so. Here is, there's a path that comes through right through here. It goes on that way. It's on top of a nice ridge overlooking a river. So in this little group of trees right here and underneath this rock, there's an MB 550 with some Hoban's Top Dog and a little dab of mongrel right there. Hopefully, you know, I can get a bobcat or a fisher that runs this ridge. I'm gonna go down further, down over that way into, there's some pines over there, and I'm gonna make another cubby with a conibear in it. So I will be back. So there's this other set. It's just a little cubby between a couple trees with a 220 in it. Sets back far enough that can't see anything. I fully expect this to get destroyed if I get anything, because I have the trap cabled off to that tree. I just threw this up for giggles. I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it, but maybe it'll produce. I've got a few more sets to check, and so far the line today has been unproductive.